What's good, YouTube? It's the one and only Can't Guard AIDS because you can't guard AIDS. And by the thumbnail and the title, and if you guys were here from last video, you should already know what we finna get into. But before we get into that, I did take some time to make a 6'3" guard to see if there would be any major differences in dribbling this year. And to be honest, everything is almost exactly the same besides the advantages you get from being smaller, which is unlocking better dribble moves and being faster with the ball. But besides that, I didn't really see any differences between the two dribbling wise. However, I do like the build a lot more, so you guys would be seeing more content on this build. Let me know in the comments and get this video to, I say, about like 15 likes, and I'll drop this build for you guys with the jump shot. And with all that being said, you can use any build to go ahead and do this dribble tutorial as long as you have an 80 ball control, although some moves may require you to have an 86 ball control. But without further ado, let's get straight up to what y'all came here for. If you watched my last video, you should already have these, but for you guys that don't, the most important dribble moves that you guys want to have equipped is the MJ dribble style, the LeBron James size up escape package, move and spin basic, and the move and step back Luka Don kick. Alright, to start off this dribble tutorial, the first move we're going to learn is the momentum. You can either momentum spam, or you can either momentum crossover to any move you would like, or you can even use it to combo moves together, you feel me? Alright, so all you have to do to trigger this move is with the ball being in your right hand, hold R2 and flick diagonal up to the left with your right stick, and a split second after that, do the same thing with your left stick but flick and hold. And then when you do that, you should get this animation right here. And if you want to do it to the right, make sure you have the ball in your left hand and just repeat the steps but just to the right. And if you want to spam the momentum crossover, all you have to do is momentum, but before you let the momentum finish its animation completely, you quickly momentum to the other direction and repeat it until you want to stop. This next move is probably the easiest out of them all, and to trigger it, all you have to do is make sure you're running into a straight line, and if the ball is in your right hand, rotate your right stick clockwise 12 to 6 o'clock. And if the ball is in your left hand, repeat it, but instead of going clockwise, go counterclockwise 12 to 6. Also, you do not have to hold R2 to get this spin, so if you're getting any of the spins like these that are being shown right now, it's because you're not running straight enough. But before we completely move on to the next move, one way to use the Luka step back is coming off the basic spin, and all you have to do to trigger the Luka step back is flick down with your right stick, and when you put them together it looks like this. So now that you got that down, this next move is from the Russell Westbrook crossover. It gives you an explosive crossover animation that you can use to pull off many moves with, or if the defender's playing tight defense, you can use it and it'll automatically put you in front of your defender for a dunk like that. Now to trigger this animation right here, all you want to do is hold R2 and flick up on your right stick. And if you're doing it correctly, it should give you this animation right here all the time. One move that we can use to cancel out of the crossover animation is the snatch back. If you don't know how to do the snatch back, all you have to do to the snatch back is hold R2, and while you're holding R2, flick up like you're doing a crossover animation and pull back with your left stick a split second after, and it should look like this, and that if you're spamming it. Now that you got those two down, we can put them together. And in order to do that, what you want to do is hold R2 and flick up to get the running crossover animation. And as soon as you see your player about to do the running crossover animation, flick down on your left stick to do the snatch back animation. And it should look like this. Now the last move that we're going to get into is something similar to the one that we just did, but instead of canceling, you're going to flick your right stick down as soon as you see them run, so you can cancel it into a step back animation instead of just canceling it to a snatch back. And then when you see your player hop back as soon as he gets out the running animation, that's how you know you got the move down. But if your player is doing it slow or taking stutter steps before hopping back, that means you're doing it too late. And with all that being said, thank you for watching to the end of this video, and I'm out of here.